All right, let's talk about something huge. We're diving into the massive shift that's happened in marketing. From a world of handwritten letters and best guesses to this new world of hyper-targeted algorithms that, honestly, seem to know what we want before we even do. If you're a creator, an entrepreneur, or just building something out there, this one is definitely for you.
To really get a grip on where we are now, we've got to rewind a bit. And this quote, it just perfectly captures it. There was a time when marketing had a heartbeat. It felt human because, well, it was.
And that's exactly where we're going to start, and what we're calling the age of intuition. This was a time when marketing genuinely felt way more like poetry than it did computer code. Seriously, it was all about connection, not calculation. So what did that actually look like in practice? Well, this was the toolbox. Gut feelings, that coffee-stained intuition from years of experience, maybe a few focus groups. Marketers were using pretty blunt instruments, right? Think of a TV ad aimed at a huge crowd, just hoping to hit the right people. It was this wild, beautiful mix of timing, luck, and a whole lot of art.
And that, of course, brings us to today. Because the rise of AI has completely changed the game. Marketing is no longer a loud shout from a billboard. It's become this quiet, constant whisper delivered right to you, personally.
And don't underestimate just how big this shift is. It's massive. We've gone from targeting a vague, general demographic to targeting your specific personal data. That magic of just stumbling upon something new, serendipity, has been traded for the cold, hard certainty of an algorithm. That poetry, yeah, it's been replaced with surgical precision. And wow, is it a personal whisper? The algorithm learns your patterns, your rhythms, your desires, and sometimes it really feels like it knows them even better than you do. It completely changes the vibe. Promotions don't feel like a friendly invitation anymore, they feel kind of inevitable.
And just think about the level of detail we're talking about here. The algorithm knows the exact shade of blue you lingered on while you were scrolling. It knows about that podcast you gave up on halfway through. It might even know about the snack you bought last week when you were feeling a bit down. And the really unsettling part? It's usually right.
So all of this, it leads us to this central conflict in our new reality, what we're calling the precision paradox. Because modern marketing is, at the same time, both breathtakingly powerful and, yeah, a little bit haunting.
And here's the crucial point, right? You have to understand this duality. On one hand, it is an absolutely revolutionary tool for businesses, no doubt. But on the other hand, what are we losing? Things like discovery, surprise, and maybe even our privacy.
Let's look at the two sides of that coin. On the efficiency side, you've got conversion rates that are soaring and practically zero wasted ad money. The perfect product finds you. But what's the trade-off? The loss of that joyful discovery, the end of serendipity, and maybe even the dignity of just being unknown for a little while. You see, this shift has changed the entire mission of marketing. The old question was, what might move people? It was a question looking for an emotional connection. Today, the question is, what will make them click? It's a question seeking compliance. It's a subtle change in wording, but it means everything.
In this new world, our role has been totally redefined. We're not really seen as complex, messy, unpredictable consumers anymore. We're more like data sets with heartbeats. We're just predictable patterns that can be optimized for a specific outcome.
And that really gets to the core of it all, doesn't it? A machine can know all of our habits, all of our clicks, but that's just not the same as understanding our hopes and our fears. Knowing habits is not the same as understanding a heart.
Okay, so where does that leave us? What does this all mean for the creators and entrepreneurs out there? Well, that brings us to the creator's new challenge. We're left with a pretty big question we all have to ask ourselves. In this world of perfect, predictive marketing, what did we actually trade for all that convenience? And here's the final, and maybe the most important question. At the end of the day, who is really promoting whom? Are we actually using these incredible tools? Or are the tools and the data we keep feeding them actually the ones using and shaping us?
So here's the big takeaway. For all of us who build things, the challenge isn't to run away from AI. It's to build with these tools in a way that creates genuine, real human connection, not just engineered compliance. The question isn't whether AI will change marketing. It already has. The real question is how we will change it.